what's up you guys? So this week I wanted to do a little story time, and it's kind of a little different. It's a bit of a paranormal story time from my childhood. When I was roughly 7 years old and I was going to this babysitter. You know, in like movies and TV shows, there's always that one really bad babysitter that's just horrible all around. Well, that was my babysitter. And she was this horrendous woman, and she had two kids, a girl and a boy, and they were just as bad. They were the kids that bullied kids at school. The fact that their mother ran a babysitting service and there was many young kids around the house a lot of the time, we were the ones that tended to get picked on and were bullied. And so I'm not really going to talk much about the bad things that her kids did to us. If you'd like for me to make another story time talking about incidents that happened when I went to that daycare, feel free to leave a comment and let me know, and also leave a like on this video so that I know you enjoyed it and you would love to hear some more story times. I'm going to talk about something kind of creepy that was always kind of around her house. So like I said, her kids weren't the best people in the world. So a lot of the time, one of the things they would do, they'd make up lies about things that me or any of the other kids would do just to get us in trouble. Can't remember what it was that her daughter had told her that I had did, but she said that I had done something, and her mother always believed her kids because she thought they were angels from above. She was very wrong. I was told to go sit in the corner. This corner that I was told to go sit in was a creepy little hallway, and in this area was next to this girl's room. Mind you, she did not allow any of us to go in her room because she hated all of us and said that we would mess it up, which we were all perfectly fine with because we didn't want to spend any more time with her than we had to. But I was forced to sit in this corner, so I'm in this dark little corner facing her bedroom, and above me is an attic door. Now, ever since I was little, before this period, I hated attics. They give me the creeps. To this day, I'm 18, they still give me the creeps. So I'm sitting in this hallway, under this attic, and I'm kind of mumbling to myself. I've got my knees pulled up to my chest. I'm really frustrated that I'm even over here to begin with. And I start to hear this moving in the attic, and I don't know what it is. It's almost like someone's walking back and forth in the attic. And it scared the shit out of me. I'm a 7-year-old who doesn't know what the fuck's happening, and I don't like attics anyway. So I start hearing this moving, and I yell into the other room, because when you're in trouble, you weren't allowed to move from that spot. You had to stay in that spot, and if you moved, more time was added onto your punishment. So I yelled in the other room to her mother, the babysitter, and I said, I hear something, can I move, please? And she just yelled at me. She didn't even come back and check on me. She just yelled at me and told me to stay quiet, and that if I kept talking, I was going to get in more trouble. So I didn't want to get in more trouble. I was already creeped out as much as it was just sitting there and hearing these noises, so I kind of just tried to roll it off and ignore it. I continued to sit there, and then I hear something else. I hear scratching on the wall, like behind me this time. So not above me in the attic anymore. The footsteps had stopped, but I heard clawing behind me really loudly, and it was really scary. I jumped up, and then I remembered that, oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble if I move from this spot. I know, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm scared shitless from this fucking creepy thing. But anyway, I'm scared, so I jump up and then I slam back down. But I had my back up against the wall that was making the scratching sound. But this time, when I sat back down, I faced the wall so like I could see it. And the way I had turned myself Like I said, I was next to her bedroom, but the way I had turned myself this time, I was facing directly into her room. The clawing went on for a little bit longer, but I kind of just put my hands over my head and tried to ignore it. And I think it stopped. I really wasn't paying much mind to it anymore. I only had a little bit of time left in my punishment, and that's when I looked into her room. And I saw something glowing. I saw something really dark red glowing out from under her bed. And me, being this little 7-year-old that's really curious about things, decides to look even more. So I start creeping towards her bedroom while I'm like still checking behind me to make sure she doesn't walk up and yell at me and I get in even more trouble. But I start creeping over to her bedroom door and I look under her bed. And I lay my head flat on the floor so I can see straight to under her bed. And I see two glowing, bright, glowing red eyes under her bed. It scared the absolute shit out of me. And then to try and focus myself so I could make sure I could see what I was seeing, it looked like it started to move towards me. And I swear to God, I saw something's mouth start to move under with the eyes. I screamed so loud and I ran away from her bedroom and ran to the babysitter. This babysitter that I hate with an immense passion grabbed her leg and clutched to it with dear life of utter horror. And she kind of just looked at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? I said, there's something glowing in Batada's room. And I was freaking out. And she's like, I don't have time to deal with you anymore. It's lunchtime anyway. Go sit at the table. And I made sure that I didn't, from that point forward, I made sure that I never got on her daughter's nerves ever again, so that she'd never lie about me getting in trouble and I'd have to be sent back over there. And I made sure I never got in trouble on my own, so I never had to go back over there again. But I never walked near her bedroom again, and I never went near that attic again. Years down the road, once I had finally left this terrible place, I found out that there were things happening in this house. Apparently, there was either a ghost or a demon in their house, and they tried to expel it from this home, but it didn't really work, and they ended up packing all their shit up and left and sold the house without telling the new owners, hey, there's a demon in this house. But they're gone. I don't know where the hell they are to this day, and I've never been to that house since then, and I never want to go back to that house. But yeah, so that's my little paranormal story time from my childhood and my shitty babysitter. Like I said in the beginning, if you'd like to hear more stories about this babysitter's house, just leave a comment down below letting me know, and I will try my best to get these story times out to you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.